You can lay bricks all day, but if you're laying them on sand, don't expect to build a mansion and don't expect it to not collapse either. The secrets of other success does not apply to me or anyone for that matter because it's like saying someone food is gonna taste amazing just by hearing the ingredients. The ingredients may sound amazing, but who you serve your dish to, their taste buds may not find your dish suitable. It's like trying to follow the instructions of someone else's GPS and you're using that GPS in 2025, but the GPS they use is only relevant to 2003 through 5. Now, in that time frame, things have updated, things have changed. And in this ever-changing landscape of social media, attention spans are shrinking. People have different values. It's a mix of a whole lot of things. So it's the perfect time to get into the space because you may find the people who your message is suitable for. Now, I just got to thinking, why isn't anything working? Is it me? Do I suck? And do am I really that terrible? Maybe. That could be that could be the reason why. Why isn't hard work equating to success? Why doesn't hard work naturally equate to success? Now, I'm on camera asking a question. But what about the people who don't have access to a camera who are asking the same question? I work so hard, I do so much, but yet I'm still going unnoticed. I mean, think about it. In your day-to-day life, you may work with someone who feels that their work is going unnoticed and they feel like they're working so hard. But what I came to realize is maybe I'm working hard at the wrong thing. Maybe I'm putting my effort into the wrong aspects of my content. Maybe I should put more effort towards marketing. Maybe I should put more effort toward X, Y, and Z. Maybe you should put more effort in, I don't know, because it only applies to you. Now, these tips and tricks, they may lead to someone to become successful. I mean, think about it. You go on let's say someone who does consulting, you go on their website and at the bottom of the page, if they follow all the marketing models correctly, it should show some testimonials that talk about ever since I started reading this book, I've turned my life around. I'm now worth over $250 million. Testimonials. What these testimonials don't include is their specific circumstances. A 2018 study by Northwestern University shows that while hard work can contribute to success, network effects disproportionately determine outcomes in both creative and professional industries. Meaning, and I know it's cliche to say, it's not about what you know, it's about who you know. Now, I'm going to challenge that today and say it's not about who you know or what you know, it's about how you use what you know. Meaning, what's the power or the competency of your knowledge levels? How creative can you be in your thinking process and your creating process? Now, an example, right? And it's going to come full circle. If I'm able to network and get in contact with a millionaire, right? I'm able to pick his or her brain, learn about industry secrets, the trends that may be upcoming, or a swing that's about to come. Now, by me simply being in this space, I'm already more fortunate than the next person. Meaning, I was smart enough, or crafty, or creative enough to get close enough to get advice or some kind of guidance from this millionaire or billionaire. Because I feel like what separates people in each and every peer group and age range is not the knowledge level, but the way knowledge is able to be used. How are you able to separate yourself? How creative can you be in your thinking process? And of course, I'm going to be biased towards myself as far as creative thinking and my processes and what goes into my content. And that's what anyone would feel, especially someone that's new to a industry or new to a market. They're gonna already have their predetermined notions. Now, what does separate me is I'm willing to be open minded. I don't mind being critiqued. Do you mind being critiqued? And if not, can you really say that you're working hard? Right? How can you say that you're hardworking if you're closed-minded to the critiques of people who are already successful in the industry that you're trying to get into? Now, some people they may lead people astray. You have people who simply rely on credibility and their notoriety in order to get more numbers and followers, and then they try to package it all up into a course and try to resell it. Now, then again, I understand it from that side because that's another form of income. You get the consulting service. You can consult with me one on one for 30 minutes, and I'm going to give you vague advice on answers. And I may give you one or two gemstones that were relevant 4 or 5 years ago. Now, if you're smart, you can use this, repackage it, refurbish it, and make it apply to your day to day life. Now, I say all that to say this. You can lay bricks all day, but if you're laying them on sand, don't expect to build a mansion and don't expect it to not collapse either. Because you're skipping vital steps and one, not understanding yourself, not understanding what you want to do and how you're going to do it. So you try to skip these steps and jump to the front of the line and go to these consulting services and everything else under the sun. You fall for these get rich schemes and all this other stuff. Now, hard work is very vital. But like I said, that's the foundation. You can't do anything without the proper foundation. A baby can't run before it learns to crawl and learns how to walk. But before it learns how to crawl and walk, it first has to learn how to sit up on its own. Same thing with us. Before we can learn how to do anything, we have to build a foundation, brick by brick. Now, if you land these bricks on sand, meaning you lack the foundation and the patience to build your mansion, then you will never be successful. And I guess this video is me talking to myself because I was starting to get a bit anxious, because it's like I'm not seeing the fruits of my labor. Meaning everything doesn't grow in the same season. Some trees take years and years to grow into the great giant red oaks that we see. It may take a grape of 2 or 3 seasons to grow. It may take wheat, barley 4 or 5 seasons. Who knows? I'm not a farmer, so for all my green thumbs in the chat, don't get on me too much. But it's like an example would be right. Someone on YouTube giving you tutorials on how to have a 400-acre farm. Now, I pause, right? Because I want you to visualize it. Someone is giving you advice on how to start your own farmland with all the crops and all the farming equipment you use, but you only have one pot in a balcony and they inherited 400 acres of land. Going back to chance and luck and everything that plays a part in one's success. Now, they're going to package it and sell it to you because you think that they started in the same position that you're in, and that's the key. No one starts in the same position. No one starts on the same line. It's like track and field. If you ever ran track, you know the only time people start in the same position is the 100-meter dash. But like they all say, life is not a sprint. So you have lanes 1 through 8. Some people have an advantage, and some people feel that lane 1 is the best lane to run in. Many people hate lane 8 because it seems like it's easy at first until you get on that second back half in a 400 meter and you feel it. But hey, life's a marathon. And don't waste your time running, looking to the left and to the right of you. Focus on your goal. What's your end goal? And focus on your methods of running. Focus on your breathing techniques, meaning what are you doing in your free time? How are you utilizing your free time to maximize your potential? Life's a marathon. Don't spend it trying to sprint in spurts. You may tire yourself out. But that's all for now, guys. Stay tuned. I'll be back for more. Peace. And one more thing before I get out of here, I promise. Too many people are busy chasing the finish line of their favorite creators, celebrities, and idols, not knowing that they themselves have started on a different track, in a different race, wearing different shoes. So before you get lost in someone else's secrets of success, ask yourself, are you building your own legacy or are you simply renting someone else's blueprint? Because success isn't something that's borrowed. It's a legacy that you build brick by brick, choice by choice, moment by moment. And sometimes the real secret is knowing that, come close, there is no secret. But that's all I have for now, guys. Peace.